وربما حتى قسم كبير من الناس اللي في محافظة ذي قار لا يعلمون أن أول المطارات التي أنشئت في كوكب الأرض قبل 5000 سنة قبل الميلاد أنشئت في ذي قار. واللي ما يصدق يقرأ كتاب المؤرخ الكبير المتخصص في الدراسات السومرية زكريا سينشن، أو يعود إلى كتب صاموئيل كريمر، أو يعود إلى الكتاب الذي ألفه أجي ويلز حول هذا الموضوع، والذي يحمل عنوان باللغة الإنجليزية History Begins from Sumer. التاريخ يبدأ من سومر. كان يتكلم عن أولى المطارات التي أنشئت في كوكب الأرض، أنشئت في هذا المكان. إن هذا المكان هو أأمن مكان تهبط فيه الطائرات وتقلع منه الطائرات، لأن هناك بعض المؤثرات الجوية التي تثقل تحركات الطائرة وتحد من مناورتها غير موجودة في مطار ذي قار. يعني في مش مطار ذي قار، في كل أجواء ذي قار أجواء آمنة للطائرات، ليست فيها أي مؤثرات جوية سلبية. كل ما يتوفر في أجواء ذي قار هو أجواء إيجابية، بمعنى أن السومريين لما استقروا في هذه الأرض كانوا يعلمون تماما أن هذه الأرض بأجواءها هي أجواء ملائمة للتحليق في الفضاءات، وكان من هنا تنطلق المركبات الفضائية السومرية نحو الكواكب الأخرى. والسومريين أول من اكتشف الكوكب رقم 12 الذي اعترفت به وكالة ناسا الفضاء قبل بضعة أيام، والذي أطلقوا عليه نيبيرو، ويدور حول الشمس ب 3600 سنة كل دورة.
During a press conference that was supposed to discuss the opening of a new airport in Dhaka, Iraq's transport minister, Qasim Finjan, surprised reporters when he diverted from the talking points to claim that the ancient Middle Eastern nation's location was once home to space stations built by extraterrestrials. Finjan referred to the ancient astronaut theorist Zecharia Sitchin, saying, "I invite those who doubt to read the book of the great Sumerian historian Zecharia Sitchin, or the books of Samuel Kramer, including one entitled History Begins at Sumer, which speaks of the first airport constructed on planet Earth. The particularity of this place is that it remains the safest for the landing and takeoff of aircraft, due to favorable weather conditions. When the Sumerians settled on this land, they were aware of this and have chosen specifically for their flights to other planets." Zecharia Sitchin was an author who wrote and promoted the ancient astronaut theory before his death, on October 9, 2010, decades before the ancient aliens became a worldwide sensation on History Channel. Within ufology and forbidden archaeology circles, Sitchin is often credited for revealing the hidden history and origins of humanity, based on alleged alternative translations of Sumerian tablets from antiquity. However, these interpretations are hotly contested, and some now believe that Sitchin was a disinformation agent for certain hidden forces that wanted to promote an agenda that might have had an air of truth to it. One of Sitchin's claims is regarding ancient sites in the Middle East and Egypt and the Palestine-Israel area, which he says were once home to space stations used by the Anunnaki for thousands of years. He also claims that they were abandoned by the non-terrestrial overlords of the Sumerian people until 3,000 years ago, despite the fact that Sitchin may have fabricated his translations. He is not the only one who believes that ancient aliens once lived amongst the people of Earth, providing tools to build contemporary-style civilizations. Mainstream archaeology has yet to offer an explanation of how the Sumerian culture seemed to spring forth out of obscurity. Fully formed and complete with writing, financial systems, law, shipbuilding techniques and many other features of advanced civilization. The fields of ufology and forbidden archaeology are replete with claims and examples of advanced beings assisting people in ancient times. But some intrepid researchers, like Graham Hancock, claim that before the Diluvian period of approximately 11,000 years ago, there were many very advanced societies, which possessed knowledge modern humans are only now beginning to rediscover. The pyramids of Egypt, despite allegedly being built by craftsmen using Copper Age tools, cannot be reproduced with all the splendor of modern technology. Furthermore, the little recognized site of Göbekli Tepe was determined to be at least 10,000 years old, and probably much older, using standard dating techniques. And there are still other megalithic sites found throughout the world that form a growing body of evidence to suggest current views of human history are woefully inaccurate. If Sitchin's debunkers are to be believed, then it suggests that someone in the know supplied him with information some 20 years before discoveries of antediluvian sites were unearthed. Perhaps those hidden forces that possess knowledge of humanity's true origins are trying to sow seeds of truth through agents like Sitchin in an effort to one day unveil a more authentic narrative of history. If so, it would mean the currently held views of people on Earth are nothing more than a fabrication made to service a hidden agenda. As a final note, several insiders and whistleblowers claim that the human race is much older than what academics have suggested. They say that there have been many floods or cataclysms and conflagrations that have ravaged the surface of the Earth. Those cultures that possessed advanced technology and knowledge are said to have taken refuge below the Earth, and remain there waiting for the surface to stabilize after catastrophes. In one such example, a group of humans closely related to people living on the surface, claims to have built a long-lasting civilization in deep caverns below the Earth's crust. One whistleblower claims to have met these beings, which he calls the Anshar, that claim to have watched over humanity for over 12 to 18 million years, an unbelievable assertion for many. While these theories remain unsubstantiated, the fact that geneticists have proven the human race's current lineage can be traced back at least 240,000 years suggests that indeed modern man could have seen the rise of many different advanced civilizations. Consider how much technological advancement has occurred in the past 1,000 years alone, and the supposition of ancient cultures taking refuge from periodic cataclysms seems more plausible. For now, the Iraqi minister's claims are viewed by many as wildly unsupportable. But for some who are brave enough to question the status quo, a great mystery has yet to be solved, one that could in the future change the way humanity understands its place on Earth and in the cosmos at large.